Fly back with another review, and this time I'm reviewing Short Shot's Designer's Tape Volume 2. Short Shot, one half of Dunbar out of Long Island. I already did a review on their album that just dropped earlier this year, Narcotics. It's a banger, really solid album. If y'all haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Narcotics is a really dope album. So with that said, I've been, like most people know, I am a fan of battle rap. I go listen to, go watch Hip Hop Is Real. Shout out to Hip Hop Is Real. And like they've always played Dunbar's music, and I've always been a fan of their music. I think Dunbar is really dope, especially Short Shot. I think Short Shot is really fucking dope. With Designer Taste Volume 2 dropping, I had to listen to it. And with that saying, I'm not disappointed. This album is fire. As a reviewer, you try to like be real logical with albums and how you listen to them, how you go about listening to them, and how many times you want to listen to them. I cannot put this album down. Like, every time where I'm done with this album and I was like, alright, I'm going to do this review, I go back and listen to it again. Just off of just it being dope. I love the production on this album. The production throughout everything is really good. I'm not going to lie, when I first heard Muddy Waters, like, I didn't like it at first. I didn't like, after a couple of listens, it's just like the real grimy blues sound on this. It started captivating me. It was just like, I felt like I was in a movie. And then it's like, I get it now. It's a lot of, to me, it's like from start to finish, and I mean this, and I'm not being biased, like even though I interviewed the album, they're not paying me when I'm saying this. Nobody's like giving me like no check for this and all that stuff. This is probably one of the better albums I've heard this year. Some of my favorites is 18 Golden State Warriors / 96 Bulls Part 2. Now, I've heard that song before, and like, I love the jazziness of 96 Bulls Part 2 with the piano keys, and it's just setting the scene. It's like looking at a Spike Lee movie. And I'm a big fan of Spike Lee movies, so like with that sound and him just flowing on the beat, it's just really good. It's just, he just rides the beats. He spitting these like swagger bars, and like it's just cocaine swagger bars, and it just feels like you out there on the block with him. Like, don't sell dope for real, but you know, for what you get from the music, like, you really paint a, Short Shot is really painting the picture, especially songs like 96 Bulls Part 2. Some of my favorites are Muddy Waters. I didn't like it at first, but after like kept hearing it, like Muddy Waters became some of my favorite tracks on here. Like the griminess, like I said, the griminess is really good. It's just, you're like in a scene of a movie. It's like something about to go down. Like, I'm loving the beat. Calzone, like, that's been in my head all fucking week. I'm in the kitchen with the Calzone, and Young Hope, he does this thing on there. It's just a dope track, and it's like really beautiful sounding. It's like, and that's the thing about the production of this beat. It's like, not everything is the same. Everything sounds different, but it doesn't sound like it's trying to find itself. Like, it goes with the album. Everything just flows from one track to another. Like, I even like in the first song at the end, they have, which one of my favorite shows, The Wire. They have the quote from The Wire talking about, if you follow the drugs, you get, you know, the drug addicts and the crackheads, but if you follow the money, baby, you go places that you've never seen it before. So I even like that. The whole album, aesthetically, it just paints a picture, and I've been missing like the East Coast rap for like the longest. So this feel like this gives me my fix. This East Coast swagger, drug dealing rap that I grew up on, like from the Locks, from even Clips. I know they're from Virginia, but you know, you get a little bit of Locks, you get a little Clips, you get a little Dipset from this album. In my opinion, it's just all meshes well together. And like Short Shot, he just can rap. It's just like, to me, he's like your rapper's rapper. Like, with this, sometimes he got these swagger bars, he got these coke bars, he got, you know, he got style on here that it's just different from other albums. It's just other albums I don't listen to. Even the ones with they're lyrically solid. It's like Short Shot is really up there with him, and Bunchy Carter, when he's on there, he's really good too, and he's just really like street with it, and I love that. And I don't care what anybody say, I love me some gangster music. I love me that East Coast street rap. I grew up on it, and this is what I'm getting, and I love it. Grey Poupon, it's really good the way it in the tracks. Him and Bunchy Carter, obviously they got that chemistry together. When they get together, you know, obviously Dunbar is like real good track. This doesn't disappoint. Brown Chips is another one. Like Springtime's UFO. Like all these just like really different, but you still get that grimy street stuff. Overall, like I love this album. It's, what can I say? It's like I'm glad I got to listen to this, and I told, like I even told them, man, like the review is on the way. Like you gonna hear it, like when they hear this, you gonna see me like no homo, but you gonna see me gushing over this. Like this is probably one of the better albums that, even though it's probably not as mainstream as others, like this is a dope ass album. It's a good hip hop album. It's probably gonna be, it's definitely gonna be top 5, maybe even top 3 hip hop albums of 2019, and I still got other albums to listen to, and I'm already putting this on my top 10, and just God, it's like this album is just solid through and through. So with that, and this is probably the first, it's getting my 10 out of 10. This is getting the 10 out of 10. Like I have no problems with this album. I can listen to this front and backwards. Like this is going to be one of the albums that I'm going to come back to repeatedly. As just listen to this album front and back, just like I do with Kendrick's, just like I do with Lupe. I'm just gonna be, anytime where I'm just like doing something. It's like this whole week when I was doing something, while I was reviewing, doing work, playing games, and all that other stuff. I'm just having this on me, having Design Taste Volume 2 on me, and just listening to it, getting my day out the way. So with that being said, yes, this gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I think it's that good. So I hope y'all get to listen to it. I'm telling y'all, y'all will not be disappointed. Maybe y'all won't feel like me, but I'm telling y'all right now, you're not going to be disappointed with this album. So let me know what y'all think when y'all finally listen to this album. Till then, my name is Oscino, and I'm out. Peace.
Fancy ass man wear glove with rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She rollin'.
Pharaoh.
Aha!